Oh, my camera's not on here. Oh well. Hey guys, this is William with a video for Play-agricola.com's YouTube channel and twitch.tv/play_agricola. I'm playing like EGIK WM France Tech G456 game with some season stuff with Kimbaldi and Saboche. First pick here is Patroness. Nothing else is really comparable. The wheel's not great. Like Hill Farmer Silo Girl will be gone. So then I'm looking at like these five cards. So like I'm probably taking Poker Player or Gardener, maybe. I don't know. I'll keep an eye out for some combo pieces. Poker Player with Patroness doesn't necessarily go together, but something that I could do. Um, wow, I really like Village Head, but it's a bit awkward with Patroness. I mean, you can do stuff like really silly quickly with Patroness plus Village Head, right? Like you can like build the well in round two, like that kind of thing. Um, but you can kind of do that with Village Head anyways, and not need the Patroness quite so much. Probably take it anyways, right? Yeah, it's just the best card there by quite a large margin, in my opinion. So yeah, so okay, so I think I take Powerhouse here. Patroness plus Village Head plus Powerhouse, or just Village Head Powerhouse. That looks like the combo to me. Set up 2 food per round very early in the game and not have to worry about my feeding so much. You live in a stone house, you get a food whenever another player plays a miner, grain when another player plays an ox. Not necessarily needing to Riddle really quickly, so I'll take the 2 4 6 0 1. Also, it's kind of meaningful to me that there are 2 Stonehouse cards here, and there could be more in this pack, but like there are 2 Stonehouse cards. If someone was big in on a Stonehouse strategy, they might have been able to take one and potentially wheel the other. Hard to say. Yeah, so Gardner came back. The Reed buyer's still here. So yeah, real estate agent Gardner. So the poker player was taken over the Gardner. So yeah, we'll just think real estate agent. Real estate agent has some good minor combos. Uh, None of these cards are getting played. Yeah, none of these cards are getting played. Ram Wrangler, maybe. I don't know. As a source of grain, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, hard to say. You can make a lot of sheep with Polymorph Master. What miners would make me want to do that? Something like the miner that cares about how many animals you have. There's like that grain and stone miner. Or something like Loom. But I think Kelp Gather is generically better. Realistically, realistically, a lot of these cards are just getting thrown away. So something like landing net's pretty good with Patroness because you can play Patroness around first action, then start player landing net, and then read stone food, which is pretty good. I want to avoid taking passing miners because I want passing miners as much as possible to be passed to me so I can throw them away with Village Head. So we got leftovers or plum patch here, I think are the two choices. So with cards like 24601, I do look closer at something like Manger for sure. Like 24601 plus Manger, build 4 rooms, have pastures covering 9 spaces, and you only need 2 fields. If you grow a lot, you can get a lot out of the 24601 plus the Manger. I think I look though to wheel that, and I take one of these 2 cards. And then, yeah, maybe it comes back. Landing that probably gets taken pretty highly. I don't have a source of grain or vegetable yet, or else I would probably take plum patch. So I think I'm going to go with leftovers here. And it's not great with manger, but if it's 2 food for 2 points as a miner, that's fine. That's good enough. Moor Pond is pretty good. Collar and chain is okay. Drain Pond is a field. Like the sow that you get out of Moor Pond, if you get any random grain or vegetable early, is pretty nice. Trees for the citizens, probably not taking that here. I think I'm going to draft keeping manger in mind. Think about something like wheeling manger. And patroness might get thrown away. I might just first move. This might be Village Head Powerhouse 24601 as my 3 ox, and then throw away like a lot of other cards. In fact, I would say that is likely. Donkey, eh? And then there's Glassblower's shop for the manufacturer. I think there could be a pretty strong nerd game here for me. Like potentially building 2 wooden rooms or a wood room and a clay room. Because like if someone's going to clay pretty quickly, and especially if someone goes to stone or tries like anything with crop crib, um, just because my feeding is so easy. HIKLJ, hey, how you doing? Thanks for thanks for coming and saying hello. Yeah, Manger is not great with Donkey, but Donkey is so much better than everything else here. How can I consider anything else? Oh man, Twillery's Garden is strong, especially because I make stone really easily. However, however, 4 ox. I really don't want to play 4 occupations, right? Like Patroness is not better than just discarding it and gaining an action. And I don't really want to play, yeah, like the 4th oc is pretty bad for me, actually. If I had something like Clockwork, maybe. Hey, the expend 9. Um, I could draft Wishing Fountain. Because, like, this is kind of looking like a hand that does something like Build the Well twice. Could maybe do that. I don't feel too bad speculating on something like Wishing Fountain because, like, it just gets thrown away. For some reason, my oh yeah, I forgot to put the video capture. There we go. Oh, I'm so big, covering the whole screen. That's not what we want. that smaller. Yeah, so it's manger or landing net. Oh, landing net is good with stuff like building the BMW, which is a thing that I could do. Landing net round one into Reedstone food. How much does that set me back versus taking something like manger? Like I have donkey. Planning a game around manger when I have donkey seems wrong because donkey's just so good. These cards don't matter. Um, Drain Pond, I guess, but I think it's unlikely that I play it. Night Bazaar is fine, and I don't mind taking passing miners that are going to fall out of the draft otherwise. Yeah, like I don't mind shipping Night Bazaar around the table. Okay, so I feel pretty good about taking landing net given I'm in fourth here because expensive Auk Village Head into landing net is absolutely a fine round one in the fourth seat. Oh yeah, I can let's make stuff bigger. Okay, not the start we were hoping for, but that's all right. Oh, we can make stuff way bigger. I wonder if I should make the screen smaller. No, I'd have to change the source of it. Maybe I could. No, maybe this is working actually. I just like drag it and make it bigger. Stretch it. Just stretch it through OBS for now. It's better, I guess. It's not great. I really don't care about the first fireplace, but I also don't really want to do anything else here. Man, two clay is not good. I could Night Bazaar here, take a wood and a reed. That would probably put me on the path of what would I do? Then I would take reed some food. I'd have two reed and get my first stone. Okay, I guess I'll do that. Yeah, I'm like pretty far on the path of like a room, the first wood room. Okay, I should just be able to zoom everything. No, let's zoom. Let's zoom that way. That should make everything bigger. Could have had alms. Could have drafted alms. Drafting alms though is tough because it never comes back, or it's never coming back. I want my passing miners to come back to me. Alright, these got Hill Farmer Field Agent going, and then Kimball has Poker Player Patron. So Ock is going to be contested because Kimball's going to turbo out Ox to get Poker Player, theoretically. So my Powerhouse is slow, unfortunately, but I do have one stone already picked up from the board, so if I can pick up, you know, I'll take Cheap Ock when I can. I take Reedstone Food when I can. Would I take Cheap Ock over? Would I take Cheap Ock over something like Reedstone Food? Okay, I think I just keep taking Reedstone Food. Like, as long as they're giving it to me, I take Reedstone Food. Like, am I gonna double build in round four? Something stupid like that? Oh, I have V and Saboche backwards. Ah, what? Kimball has first picked Field Watchman. Wow. Jeez, okay. So we've got Field Agent Hill Farmer and actual Field Watchman. Yeah. Well, I guess I 3 wood in case I get Reedstone Food again. And I actually am just going to double build with my room build. And like, I might keep start player if, because Kimball and Saboche have other actions that they are interested in taking. They're farming actions. I don't know. Yeah, boy, I wish I had arms. Arms is the card for. Arms is the card for this game, where you're like, I'm likely to play an Auk in round 1 or 2 and get a shit ton of value out of it, and then Auk is very highly contested. That happens. Is V gonna take one read? Probably not. Like, I don't even really care about taking 3 wood here. I really just want to get my powerhouse going. Clay's whatever. Like, I could build the well here because room is not forced at all. Guess I'll just take 3 wood. The problem with this 3 wood grab is it doesn't help me feed in the stage 2 harvest. But the problem with building a well here is that it takes me away from building 2 rooms at the start of round 5. I don't think I passed V a card that will let V start player and then build. Oh, that's not true. I passed Night Bazaar, but that would mean V starves, so I'm not worried about that. I guess there's something to not playing Village in round one, so you can see how the game evolves, and then throw out the cards that are actually not going to be useful. Donkey is going to be insane this game, right? Sabosh has plowed 3 fields already, and Kimball has Field Watchman. Like, nuts. Kimball, Lemon Trader, Peace Worker. Okay, good stuff. The green space is very good for Kimball. And build is not even forced here. So I think I play Powerhouse because it lets me play Village Head next round. I play this into build. I think I don't like Reedstone food is only 1 food, and that's a problem. I want better than 1 food. I don't have to build here, but I probably do anyways, right? Oh, I do have to build. Get a food in round 6. So then I can do stuff like play Village Head, and just start tossing for stone to get an extra food out of Powerhouse. Or more likely, I probably play Village Head and then toss to play something like Landing Net. These playing Night Bazaar. I don't mind seeing that go around the table. Don't mind that at all. What's up, chat? How are you guys doing? Been a while. Sabosh has Crop Crib to jump in front of me for the family growth queue. He passed me Crop Crib. I'm not going to complain about that. V start player is not so nice. Okay. I mean, if I grow an 8, whatever. I grow an 8 in a late family growth game where I have used 1 start player action in round 4, or in round 1. Yeah, I'm fine with that. The problem with this game is that I plan for Powerhouse to be giving me like 2 food per round in round 6 and 7 at least, which, if nothing else, covers my feeding through the second harvest. So the fact that I'm not getting that is is rough. Sposh going to start player? Yeah, fine. Totally fine. So I'm playing Reedstone Food into Village Head. I've now taken Reedstone Food 4 times with landing at stuck in my hand, which is unfortunate. Kimball plays Astronomer. Love it. I hope to see it activated. Oh man, why is my clicking so screwed up here? Toss for stone. Yeah, I got screwed pretty badly by family growth slipping when it did. Uh, 3 Reed coming back or Reedstone Food. I could play Landing Net or Drained Pond here. Let's see. I probably am going to play a minor in round 8 as well, so I think I can play Landing Net. And I'll just start tossing for a stone. And then I'll play Drain Pond in round 8. Too bad for the growth flipped when it did. Right? If growth is in round 5, I mean, my minors are shit for round 5 growth, but who cares? I would have grown twice probably already. Kimball's playing Reed Buyer. I would love for Kimball to buy some Reed off of me. Yeah, show me. Let me turn a Reed into 2 points or into 2 food. I have no problems with that exchange. So I think I have to take the 3 Reed here because if I let somebody else take it, there's a chance they build the BMW, in particular V. And I think I want to build the BMW next round. I think that plus Powerhouse is my feeding now that Landing Net's in play. Feed for round 8 plus FF. I'm interested if the manufacturer builds the BMW here. I think there's no way you build the BMW with Reed Buyer in the game, right? Maybe. Maybe you do. But I think I'm going to play Drained Pond. I'll probably toss a stone here to play Drained Pond and play Drained Pond. One, two, three, four. I get a field. here. And I'll toss kelp gather for a stone. So now I have the option of building the BMW and keeping my Powerhouse online. Alternatively, I could build the well. Since I do have Wishing Fountain, so double buying the well is absolutely a thing. Kimball's taken 6 wood. Saboche is taking 8 clay, I expect. So do I really want to build a major when there's 4 wood, 3 stone? Yeah, probably not. Probably I should take 4 wood when I can. Yeah. Taking wood early is good for me because I have FF round 9. Taking wood early for me is good when I have donkey in hand, because of course the earlier I fence, the earlier I can play that donkey. So Moor Pond is probably getting tossed because donkey plus drained pond covers my 5 fields. Ram Wrangler is probably getting tossed. Patroness is getting tossed. The only question is 24601. So I'm playing Donkey. I'm probably playing Leftovers. I may be playing Wishing Fountain, TBD. Saboche fencing 6. Alright, so Saboche first picked something over Village Head. And it's not Hill Farmer, it's not Field Agent. We know about both those cards. And Saboche just fenced 6. Did Saboche first pick like a Omni Farmer? If I could get growth next round for no start player, that would be sick. Because Kimball's gonna sow here over building, right? I expect Kimball will sow over building. BMW is potentially buildable by V for 2 stone. But I could take 4 clay and try to greed it a little bit. There's also 6 food on the board. I think given landing net, read buyers in the game though. The BMW is really not great with read buyer in the game. I think maybe I'll go for the well. 4 clay and go for the well. I think if I'm playing Wishing Well could be something that I set up for round 14 if I don't have much else to do. I could try to set up like a start player and late in the game rebuy the well. Yeah, Kimball sowed. So yeah, it looks like I just get growth next round. Unless Saboche has some way to grow. I just get it. Ah, Faithful Shepherd. I did read that card, but I don't think I've played with it before, so I'm not that surprised I forgot about it. So I'm hoping that Kimball does not force me to grow with my first or second action next round, because what I would love to do is donkey on family growth. Okay, I'm going to toss for a wood here. I'll toss Patroness for a wood. Yeah, and the seventh wood is meaningful because it's the wood that lets me fence 7, so that my fence action is not only just turning on donkey, it's also enabling holding a breeding pair. And then feed 6 plus FF, round 10. Just casually throw away Patroness. Did V just get 6 wood there? Don't think there's any way that I'm start playing for 6 wood, but yeah, that's a little sad. I need to grow here. It's not worth delaying. Yeah, I think I have to grow here. There's nothing on the board really. Like if 6 wood was available, I could consider it, but for anything else, no, no way. Um, I have 2 4 6 1 in hand. Like I'm just always growing here. Do I toss the wishing fountain? Do I play the wishing fountain? Do I want to make the well available now? I think the answer to that is no. I think the answer to that is no. So the game's pretty food plentiful. If I take one more action that Kimball buys read off of me, I'm like set on food, which is kind of why I could have played Wishing Fountain there if I'm set on food. But if I'm set on food, would I rather have Wishing Fountain in play or play 2 4 6 0 1? And I think I would rather play 2 4 6 0 1. I think is the answer to that. Like I can play Donkey on start player next round. Um, I have 5 stone to do a Reno in 14 if nothing else. Like that's fine. Um, yeah, yeah. I think this is going pretty well. So I think I spent 7 since there's 2 boar on the table as well. I spent 7, take 2 boar. Then I play 2 4 6 0 1 next round. The remaining moves that I care about are one reno action, two combinations of plow and plow sow, take green, take vegetable, take one of each three types of animals. Take wood probably twice and fence, so potentially my fence comes on my reno action. Although if I do that, I'm definitely not taking an animal type. Um, I think I just take the boar here and toss for another wood. Just start tossing for wood. FF round 11. Ah, Shepherd Boy plus Parchment to play Silo Girl. Fun. This donkey is going to be gross. Just plow is. I probably just get plow and field twice easily because it's V and I. Like Sabosh can take plow, right? But like it's a sow action for Sabosh, but it's not anything particularly special. Kimball has the green space, is never taking plow over the green space. So it's just V and I really, and I sit in front of V, and I have way more actions than V. I say that, and then Sabosh first action plows, so there's something there. I think it's because my zoom is off. I think that's probably why I'm getting the annoying. The clicks are annoying. Take 3 wood if it comes back. Kimball's got bakehouse. Yeah. Clay oven into the bakehouse. Excellent. 5 points. Yeah, 3 stone for 3 points. Very good. So Bosch immediately builds the clay oven. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes a ton of sense. Not on Reno, interestingly. Take 3 wood, and then I think I take vegetable, and then I play 2 4 6 0 1 for 8 points. Because if I hit family growth without room here, I really want 2 4 6 0 1 in play. If I hit plow so, yeah, no matter what the round 12 action is, I'm happy to have 2 4 6 0 1 in play. Yeah. So I'm going to want a fence in the next stage to allow my boar to go to 5. Yeah, fencing next stage is an extra point on boar because there's no way I have no need to eat the boar at all. So I think that means I should be discarding for um, wood more aggressively, probably. So I should probably toss Ram Wrangler for a wood on my next turn. Yeah, I really want to fence. Yeah, I really want to fence 8. So one more wood action. Yeah. Maybe I don't take play 2 4 6 0 1 here then. Let's see. Reno, fence. I'll take a green action while Kimball is not on it. And I think I'm considering the next move. Reno, fence. Let's assume those are different moves. Reno, fence, sheep, cattle, green, vegetable. Well, I won't count green anymore. Um, Reno, fence, three types of animals, plow, plow sow, playing the 2 4 6 0 1 itself, taking wood, 9. So I mean 9 I can get done in I have 9 actions the rest of the way either way, right? I have 9 9 9. Even if this is plow sow. If this is plow sow, I'm a little sad that I didn't take vegetable here. Removes. Think should I just take the veg? If it's family growth, you know what? I'll play it safe. I will play it safe. I will be very unhappy. Okay, toss for wood. Leftovers is probably getting tossed here. Leftovers or the wishing fountain is getting tossed at this point. This gets bread. So wishing fountain probably getting tossed for reed, I should say. For reed. Feed 8. So the food on the board to pay for the field. Yeah. So I think I made the correct decision to take vegetable last round. Well, this works out because part of the decision to take vegetable last round was based on if Plauso flips, I will really want to have vegetable in my supply and grain in my supply. So if I take Reedstone food, um, double buying the well is a possibility with 2 Reedstone food actions, assuming Kimball buys one of them. I think Kimball is unlikely to buy Reed from me. Is that true? Actually, that might not be true. Kimball might buy Reed from me just to keep it out of my hands. Sabosh start player Burststone, so I get Plowso again next round if I want it, or maybe more importantly, I can take 2 cattle if I get a fence action here. But fence is going to V. V's taking fence with this next move. So do I want a fence instead? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could take 2 cattle. I could hold 3 cattle and 5 boar without. It's not great. I could fence 6, but I really would want to build a stable if I do that. There's a pair of cattle on the board. Fencing with a pair of cattle on the board seems good. But I don't get max value out of the cattle if I take them here. Or if I fence here. I think this is probably still the move. The question is fencing 5 or fencing 6. I think I'm probably not. I would like to start player leftovers next round. Given so second round start player leftovers, I think is a pretty good move actually. So that tells me I should fence here and toss Wishing Fountain. No, I need to keep Wishing Fountain for the read. So that tells me I should fence 5 here. And then I just have to build a stable in the last round. Sabosh took the cattle. Okay, I'm I'm okay with that, honestly. RSF buy. Okay, so Kimball buying. I will now last move play 24601, and then um, I will first move start player next round, play leftovers to secure Plauso in round 14, and also control over the Renault kind of sequence. Because Kimball can Renault twice, Sabosh can Renault, and I can Renault. Um, well, I'll be interested to see if this is on Stone of is this is on Major Minor. Yeah, so Kimball can Renault with Lemon Trader. Hmm. But just baked a shitload of food. Ah, Field Warden for Sabosh. Okay, that was the first pick. Over Village Head. Probably not a choice that I would have made. Um, yeah, 24601's kind of shit here. So I get Plauso if I want it. I could take another green here, and Plauso, wheel start player. Wheel start player Plauso. Which gets really screwed if V start players, but I think V's got the Wintercrafter. V could start player manufacturer. If I want to play leftovers, I have to play 24601. This is a 2 point move. Yeah. Since I've been small, the plow is still plowing twice more is still a 2 point move. So I can plow so in 13 and 14. Read bar can't buy my shit, right? I Yeah, taken. Yeah, I don't think Reed Buyer can buy my Village Head. Yeah, so this is an obvious manger here, right? So could be second move, start player manger. Oh, Kimball's going to start player. I'm a bit surprised by this. I'm not totally sure. Like, I guess this gives Kimball control over Reno. Um, so I might need to Reno this round, which is fine. I play 2-4-6-0-1 and Reno play leftovers. That's I'm totally fine with that. Saboche. Yeah, Kimball can't double Reno, and Kimball can't Reno with the next action. So Saboche and Saboche will plow so last action. So I think I'd play my 2-4-6-0-1 here. Okay, yeah. So Kimball will plow so next round. Yes, obviously. So I could get a plow action. So that grain action was still two. It was still 2 points. That grain move was still 2 points. So I think all my points have been above. All my moves have still been above 2 points here. I'm going to go up to. I am down on 2 food if I have to Reno this round. So that's something to keep in mind. Reedstone food, see if Kimball buys. This should be the rest of my food. Or should I do the safe play, actually? I should probably do the safe play. And the safe play is taking this here for the rest of my feeding. Because now I can last move um, Reno leftovers for 2 points. V has manger, no surprise there. Yeah, Kimball is setting up to Reno. So I will get my Reno action in here. Toss for a Reed. Feed 8 and a food for the leftovers. Boar breed. Oh man, my clicks are really screwed up. I think it must be because of the zoom. I get one fewer action here because of the 2-4-6-0-1. Two cattle is a 3-point move. I have one fewer action. So is a 2-point move here. And it looks like my last move might be a 1-point move. Just, yeah, I don't really have much to do. Well, I was not counting on a late family growth. Actually, growing an 8 was a bit unlucky for me. Um, but it was a fine game. Taking a sheep is a 1-point move because I can no longer breed my boar or my cattle. Taking a vegetable is a 1-point move, but it takes a point move away from Kimball, but Kimball's not going to do that anyways. It doesn't really matter. I don't think Kimball's going to do it because Kimball's going to Reno. 8 food and leftovers. So a final score +6. 2 empty spaces really hurts. So I don't think that's going to be enough. The late growth hurt me quite a bit. 50 for me, final. Has Kimball got that beat with Poker Player? I mean, I'm in second, but Kimball's got a big Reno action here. Probably close between Kimball and I. So Bosch has a 4-point so here. 4-point plow so. Don't think that's enough to beat me. Trees for the Citizens is good, and Kimball's got Plum Patch. So yeah, Plum Patch might be enough for Kimball. So I have to say, considering late family growth and considering, yeah, Kimball, GG. Considering late family growth, considering getting locked out of Auk in round 1, this went okay. Yeah, this one okay, considering those 2 factors. Yeah, being in the fourth seed in round 1, not having control over your destiny is just, that's a big feels bad. That's a really big feels bad. If I had the choice, there is people talk about the variant of the 4th seed can copy the 3rd seed's move in round 1. Would I have chosen expensive Auk there? I think so, because I could have played Village Head, and that lets me play start player landing net instead of the passing miner. So the other line I could explore is, of course, 2, 4, 6, 0, 1, and 12, and then first move leftovers in 13. I end up with a lot fewer actions, though. I definitely don't have the 3.2 cattle action. My fencing is kind of ugly. I have 2 stone extra in my supply, so one of those reedstone food actions could maybe have given me a little bit, but I was perfect on food at the end of the game. Rebuying the well was an option. Rebuying the well was an option. Yeah. Like the other thing is I could have played Village Head in round 2 with my first move, but if I do that instead of Reedstone Food, then I'm never building. And the fact that I played Night Bazaar into 3 Reedstone Food actions, so I didn't need another food action to feed in 4, that was good. That was honestly just good. Um, yeah. One more One more space for animal capacity. Of course, it has to be a different type. I can take the sheep instead of the vegetable. So there is a downside to donkey. It's not just universally upside. There is a downside there. V was first move plow correct for V? Nah, probably. V had a bunch of 2 point moves. V was honestly in a bad spot. V had a bunch of 2 point moves. Not sure what else V could have done. Sabosh took family growth without room both times. Talked about needing point ceiling. So yeah, it does. It is point ceiling. Family growth without room. It is point ceiling in this game in particular, late family growth game with no growth without room cards or anything like that, which is kind of unusual for this collection. Maybe not super unusual, but I thought Plow was going to be more open than it was for sure because V just hammered out 3 1 Plow actions. If V had had the revised, maybe if V has the revised manger, that's better for me. Because then V would, instead of plowing that extra field, be looking to fence 3 outside of the 12. Because revised manger, you're trying to cover 10 spaces, right? Which is fun. Yeah, I mean, I think this was a reasonable game. Not unhappy or happy with it at all. I could have got another point out of leftovers if I played it a bit earlier, but like the problem with leftovers was always getting to that third awk, and that third awk was always going to be 2, 4, 6, 0, 1. So I think it was probably unfortunate that I didn't grow until round 8. Yeah, that was a little unlucky, but I got to grow in 8, and then I got to grow in 10 without a start player action. Like 10, growing in 10 did not require a start player move. So that's definitely lucky. For a late family growth game, getting your second growth in without having to start player, that's definitely lucky. Hmm. What other kind of key points were there in the game? Yeah, I think hitting Reedstone Food was okay. Um, was playing Landing Net worth it? Landing Net was like 3 or 4 food for a read. Probably okay. It's probably worth it. 392,547. Patroness, obvious pick. Village Head is the obvious pick for me. Field Agent Wield for Sabosh, which was the fourth best card by power. So that happens sometimes. I took Powerhouse here, which worked well. 24601, yes. This pick doesn't matter. This pick doesn't matter. Yeah, there's nothing here for me. This pick doesn't matter. Okay, so I could have had two more food and the same number of points with Plum Patch. And actually one more food. Which means I can take Reedstone food, Wishing Well, build the well, potentially? The problem with rebuying the well was that it was always going to have to happen in like 13 or 14 because I was too dependent on the Powerhouse food. So the Powerhouse did really well in a late family growth game. Powerhouse does like 2 food per round is pretty good. Um, yeah, Powerhouse was your first occupation to get you your food for your second oc. Like that's kind of cool. Um, Definitely helped me get through the third and fourth harvests. After that, though, in a normal game, I would have had a lot more actions. But it lets me play 24601 and like not worry about it too much. Like 24601 is my point ceiling card here. Yeah, Leftover is a great card, so I don't think I need to agonize over it too much. More Pond, yeah, More Pond's a great card. Donkey, yeah. I do not think it would have been correct to take anything over Donkey. No, yeah. So I wonder who had this, if it ended up being in Kimball's hand, because V played Pew, right? So Kimball probably had Tuileries Garden. I could have had Manger. I could have had Lumber. I could have had Lumber or Manger over Landing Net. No, it's Landing Net. I have 2 cards that let me play Landing Net on start player in 1. 2 occupations that let me play Landing Net on start player in 1. Yeah, no, it's Landing Net. Yeah, I think I'm looking for a different path this game, and the answer is I was extremely, extremely, extremely close to winning in a game where the round 1 was as bad as it could have been for me. For a hand that had a very good round 1 setup. Yeah. Okay. Anyways, guys, that's going to be all for me. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed this little video.